Welcome y'all to the Weekly Transformer, where today we take a look at two Jet Boys. So let's see how they are. Air Raid and Slingshot. Two bots I wasn't going to go in on, but after Devastator seemed to be a bit of a disappointment to see my published works, I decided to go with Superion. Especially since you can do the Scramble City gimmick with him and Minosaur, and I'm going to assume Bruticus as well. So let's take a look at these bad boys, see what we think about them. The front silhouette on these guys is looking very great. A nice blend of airplane and robot, and I really like it. On the back, they're both definitely wearing jets. One does it better than the other. Back of Air Raid, he is definitely just wearing a jet, but it looks quite nice, compacts in well, and I really like if you fold the wings down, it kind of gives him a jetpack. And if you fold the wings up, it does actually look pretty seamless. Slingshot here is a whole different story. His upper waist wears it pretty well, but boy, when you get below the waist, look at these legs. These are terrible. I really don't mind the hollowness inside the leg, but I really don't like the way that the wings just kind of hang out on the back. If they would have placed maybe a little hinge here where they could fold up a little better, I think it would have helped the look of the bot mode, but then you have these ugly heel spurs to contend with. Air Raid's silver chrome dome, stern face, and blue eyes give him a very striking appearance in bot mode, and Slingshot has his animation look as well. I'm not a fan of the boxy head, but that's how he looked. A little more detailing on the insides of both of their chests might have been nice, especially on the venting in here on Air Raid, but at least they did give him a couple little pops of color on his shins here, so I guess that's a nice consideration. Air Raid comes with 4 accessories, Slingshot comes with 2. They both get 2 of the same blaster, but Air Raid also gets these fins that go on the back of them that I guess you can take off and use as hand weapons if you would like. I love the molding of Air Raid's guns and the way they look in his hands, and I think they really complete the look. Slingshot's guns can either be held in his hands, or due to transformation, be plugged onto the sides of his arms, which gives him a better look, because what kind of arms are these? This is terrible looking. It has one of my least favorite things on a figure, which is a painted fist. It never looks good, and the shape of the arm just makes it look really shriveled up, like he's got little weird T-Rex arms or something. Articulation for these guys is pretty good, actually. We don't get a wrist swivel, which is forgivable for a deluxe, but we do get a waist swivel. Shoulders that go all the way around, if not hindered some by kibble, all the way out, with a 90 at the elbow, and a swivel at the bicep, full waist rotation, legs that go back, out, and forward all the way, as well as a 360 at the thigh, 90 at the knee, and the full Van Damme ankle. The only real difference in articulation is the shoulder articulation on Slingshot, because he has the weird hot rod shoulders that just kind of come up and break the mold and look really strange. If you want to see the transformation for these guys, drop a comment, I'll do a video. Otherwise, jet modes. And I gotta say, I do love having some Autobot jets. Air Raid is a pretty decent facsimile of an F-15, though the nose is a bit blunt, but I do really love the intakes here, and the fact that they actually painted the canopy parts and separated them. It looks way better than some of the Earthrise jets did. And Slingshot here is modeled after a Harrier, if I'm not mistaken. And again, he's a pretty good facsimile of it. I love all the painting on the top of Slingshot here, with the stripes on the wings. I really wish they'd have put a little bit more into Air Raid, but I'm guessing we're getting a toy redeco of this guy at some point. Air Raid definitely had a better bot mode from the front, but I think Slingshot wears the jet better on his bottom. The jet does feel a bit more seamless than it did on Air Raid, and that sacrifice in the arms does make it look a bit more complete. Air Raid does pretty much just wear a robot underneath his jet mode, and it breaks the silhouette quite a bit. To my surprise, there's actually wheels sculpted into the bottom of the jet modes, and they both have a little flip-out landing gear. And I mean, just look at Slingshot's wheel. There's even a little spoke and hub detail built into there. The design team really didn't have to do that, because they sure skipped out of it on Air Raid. Slingshot has no detailing built on the back of him, but Air Raid has some really nice thrusters built into the back that are actually blast effect compatible and makes him look really great in jet mode. And there we have it, Air Raid and Slingshot. 2 bots I wasn't going to get, but I'm actually really impressed with. Through doing this review, I've really grown to love these guys even more than the first time I messed with them. This has been the Weekly Transformer. Thank you guys so much for watching the video at the end. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you know when we get new reviews out. We'll see y'all next time.